Good evening, Divine Masculines. I am bringing your reading this evening from a very cold spring night in Johannesburg. Okay, so this is a reading for the Divine Masculine Collective. It is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. The strongest energies are going to come through. And that might not be the entire collective, so just take the message as it resonates. I have a lot of different readers listed in my About section of the channel, so if this message doesn't resonate, please check those channels out. Some amazing healers and readers out there. I've just done a reading for the Divine Feminine, and I strongly felt to balance it with a reading for the gorgeous masculines, the divine masculines that are also going through major shifts and changes. I can feel very strongly. So I just want to bless the space, and then we can start. With honor and gratitude, Spirit, thank you for allowing me to do this reading. Please bless this reading. Thank you, Collective, for allowing me to be your messenger today. Spirit, please come into this reading, bless this reading, only messages of divine love and light. Negative energy must leave this space now. Please open my third eye so that I may see clearly. Please open my crown chakra to your divine guidance and messages. You know, Spirit, what needs to come through today, this evening, for the Divine Masculine Collective, for the highest good of the Divine Masculine, inviting in the cosmic, eternal, living Christ, light and love. Amen. I'm feeling very strongly to just use my singing bowl to clear the space. A lot of you may be feeling very anxious. As I was meditating before your reading, I was feeling very, very anxious. There's a tightness in my chest. It took me a while to start the reading because I couldn't find the words, or I was very hesitant. So a lot of you might be in that space where you are blocked to communication. You want to communicate, but you're not able to, or you're unable to find the words. You're feeling very anxious about something. My throat chakra also closed up, which confirmed that this has something to do with communication. Perhaps you're not in communication with your divine counterpart. Perhaps communication has been very difficult. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety, a lot of conflict around you, a lot of unknowns. So I really hope this reading is going to help today. I just want to ground the space with the singing bowl. So if you do have headphones in, please just be careful. I don't want to hurt your ears. That feels better. I think a lot of you need to ground. Maybe get out into nature, get your feet onto the earth. Just spend some time outdoors. I'm getting near water if you can. Just cleansing, especially salt water. Take an Epsom salt bath. If you have crystals, or you're interested in that kind of thing, then a good crystal like a black tourmaline or smoky quartz. Where is my smoky quartz? Something like that. A smoky quartz one could be very beneficial just to ground your energy. meditate, pray, connect with the divine every day. I'm just getting such a sense of anxiety. Spirit, please give this energy back. Thank you. I'm just going to get some advice cards for you, see what's going on. Hopefully this reading will bring some relief or guidance to whatever situation you're going through. Just shuffling the cards. Spirit, please, a message for the Divine Masculine. This is the Moonology deck. We've just had a full or new moon in Virgo rather, which has been a moon that has, new moons are all about new cycles. I felt that very strongly in the Divine Feminine reading. If you feel called to watch that reading, please go ahead. It's in my playlist section and in the video section. We all have both Divine Feminine and Masculine within us, so you might find some guidance within that reading as well. Spirit, one card for the Divine Masculine, card of advice for the Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. Okay, hold your vision. Do I take this, Spirit? I just want to get there saying just get one more. It's dropped. Card of advice for the Divine Masculine. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, my throat. Hold your vision. Fixed moon. So you might be having some doubts about the path that you've chosen. You might be feeling a little bit of the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is, a card of having worked very hard but not seeing the results yet. Spirit is saying, hold your vision. Just stay on the path. If you have big dreams, manifestations of what you want to bring into your space, don't doubt yourself right now. Just hold that vision. Continue to hold it. Continue to attract towards you that which is for your highest good. Cutting out that which no longer serves you. Holding the vision for your future. I'm getting that quite strongly. If you've been feeling any doubt, this is Spirit's confirmation or message to you to just stick to the path. Keep on the path. Don't give up. It could be to do with a relationship as well. That's just what I'm getting for some. And if this is something you really want to pursue, hold that vision. Confidence is your key to success. Full moon or new moon in Leo, And we've just had, I felt strongly that the Leo energy was going to come out for the Divine Masculine today. We've just been through a very intense Leo season. Leo is from the 23rd of July, 22nd, 23rd of July until the 22nd, 21st of August, where we switched into Virgo season. We had the powerful Lion's Gate as well as the new moon in Leo on the same day, the 8th of August. So you might have sensed a huge shift from that day, the 8th of August, 2021, with the Lion's Gate portal, as well as the new moon in Leo happening on the same day. The energy was very intense. It brought in a lot of shifts energetically for the Divine Feminine and Masculine collective. I know I had a week of just being flat. It knocked me. The energy was that intense. Leo is all about pride. It's about confidence. I'm sensing that you're lacking confidence, and it makes sense with the hold your vision. This confidence card as well as the hold your vision card go beautifully together. I know it's not that easy to say be confident. If you don't have the confidence, you can't just, bring it out of thin air. But know that you are being supported by Spirit. Use the energy of the lion and the Lion's Gate to guide you. Call in the animal spirit of lion, or the energy of lion, if that's what you relate to. If there are any Leo or lion references in the Bible, if that is what you relate to, look those up. There might be something in there for you. I'm getting strongly, but yeah, think back to August 8th and what's been happening for you since then. It might have been the beginning of a spiritual awakening for you and a new cycle in your life where you've been starting to question a lot of your choices and a lot of your decisions. So hold your vision, stay the path. Confidence is your key to success. I just want to read the new moon in Leo card because it is so significant and because Lionsgate was such a big event this year. The Lionsgate is basically when the Sirius and I don't know exactly, I'm not that good with astrology, but basically the biggest star in the sky, Sirius, and the sun align with the pyramid of Giza. So it is quite a powerful energy. New moon in Leo. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, exactly. When you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. If you want someone's attention, this card says it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're about to start a new creative project, or if you're asking about a creative project that you're working on, and it can also herald a new start or good news for your children as well. Yes, Leo is very much a season of the inner child. And that's exactly what I was feeling as I was meditating on your energy, is a lot of the divine masculines are dealing with some intense inner child wounding. And specifically as I was meditating, I was getting the mother wound. And my throat is closing up again. I was getting the mother wound, and it might be related to communication with your mom having been difficult during childhood. I'm just getting that for some of you. Or just masculine or inner child wounds relating to the mother and the father. It could also be the father as well, but I was strongly getting the mother energy. If the Queen of Cups comes out, I feel like that will confirm that later when I draw some tarot. But inner child is very much Leo season. Whenever Leo season hits, I know that is when a lot of my inner child stuff that I haven't healed, stuff that hasn't been triggered yet, it comes up again. So you might have been experiencing the same. Okay. So already, yes, hold your vision, masculine. Hold your vision. Confidence is key. Go ahead with that creative project that you've been working on or wanting to start. Now's a good time to start it. This is The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. I'm just starting off with some oracle cards to get the overall energy before I read into the tarot and what the tarot has to say. So I am an intuitive reader. I don't always read the messages of the cards exactly. I just pick up what I'm feeling. I empath energy a lot, so I am able to pick up on energies in the collective, which is why these readings are quite intense for me to do as well. And I'm actually feeling that anxiety lifting now, but my throat is still... Yeah, there's something about communication. Spirit, please, one card for the Divine Masculine Collective. Please, for the Divine Masculine. Just one card, please, Spirit. Just one. Thank you. And please, one card for the Divine Masculine. Please, Spirit. Just one. Just one card. Thank you, Spirit. The Well Watcher. The Well Watcher. Wisdom. Power of the Divine. Card number 7. 7 might be an important number for you. It is also a very spiritual number. This is wisdom, power of the divine. This card I have to read because it's never come up for me before. The Well Watcher signals the need to go within, to contemplate the true source of power in the world, which, he reminds you, it is that of the divine. This is a message to let you know that you're being called to the well, and this unseen power will be there and will be yours to align with. This affirmation and prayer will invite the divine to bring miracles and resolution to your life. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. I'll repeat that in case you want to, repeat it in the morning as part of your daily meditation or affirmations. Thy will be done through me for the highest good of all and for the true manifestation of my purpose. You will know the way forward by the still, small voice within. The divine also may answer your call by sending others to help guide you. I'm just getting a strong sense that you are being very divinely guided, that the divine is with you. And this is a time for you really to call in your soul mission. If you have been feeling like you're not connecting to soul mission for the highest good of the collective, if you've been feeling a sense of being alone, Spirit is saying you are not alone. We are with you. The divine is with you. However you see the divine, through Jesus or through Christ, through God, through whatever your choice of connecting with the divine is, divine light, they are with you. And they are saying that now is the time for you to go within. Trust your intuition. And how you know it's intuition is it's that silent voice. Intuition is not loud, it doesn't shout, it doesn't create anxiety. It is a very silent inner knowing. And you will connect with the power or the message of the divine. I feel strong. They're trying to send you messages and guidance for your life path right now. So just be aware of that and be open to listen to those messages that are coming through. Okay, this deck is by Stephen D. Farmer. And as I split the deck, river, movement and flow. Listening to your inner guidance. I'm just getting a strong sense for you to ground and meditate, pray, do your daily, practice, whatever that is, taking a walk on the beach, being out in your garden, being out in nature, just grounding, praying, meditating, even if it's just 5 minutes, excuse me, this is really going to benefit you. And just help some of that anxiety that you might be feeling about where you are on your path. Okay, Spirit, messages for the Divine Masculine. Stone people. One more. They're saying one more. If you have the opportunity to visit a sacred site, or even just, sit in a church, or nature is sacred, just one, please, Spirit. This is quite intense. You are being divinely supported. I feel tsunami. Whoa, okay. There's a Tower moment coming, if it hasn't already. It's a big wake-up call. And I think this was triggered or started on, with the new moon in Leo, with Lionsgate. I'm just getting around that time. Something has challenged your world or your way of seeing things. Stone people, vigilance. Be aware of who is around you in your circle. I just heard that. Just be aware of who you are calling into your circle, who you allow into your circle, because these energies are going to influence your spiritual path and your spiritual progression. So I'm going to read Stone people first. Vigilance. Also haven't drawn those two cards before. That's completely new for me. But I think the messages are really important. I just have a strong sense that I need to read these messages to you today. Stone people. The stone people stand in the ever-present vigil along the shores of an ocean whose tide has receded, leaving the remnants of water upon which we see them reflected. The sky, a soft and mobile backdrop for these solid beings, suggests peace and calm. They exude power, only moved and shaped by other earth elements such as the sea, wind, and earth herself when she rumbles her belly. With practice, we can not only emulate these stone people, but also respect their ancientness and relative absoluteness of strength. They stand tall, bearing the ragged lines where these other earth elements have carved their impression on these otherwise seemingly immobile fortresses. Long past when we've left the earth for the world of spirit, these ancient beings will remain witness to all that transpires before their bodies. The warning is, remain vigilant at this time, but not out of fear. Vigilant simply means opening up your mind and senses to information as it is presented to you through your eyes, ears, physical sensations, and detached thoughts. It is especially true in two main areas. First, follow any gut feelings that tell you to be wary about someone or something. Second, pay close attention to an important opportunity that presents itself, one that may enhance your life and the lives of others. Again, talking about that mission and about what your purpose is, manifesting and calling in your soul purpose for the highest good of the collective. You're about to be on mission. Maintain your vigilance of the clues around you and inside of you. Assess what is emanating from your body, and then sort out any conditioned responses from what is purely instinctual. Examine the situation with heart, intuition, and mind in harmony, for this is how vigilance serves you. Detach, take a breath, and stand tall in your stature. I'm just getting a sense for a lot of the masculines that you are being challenged by the people around you. And just to be wary, not out of fear, but just to be cautious about whose opinions you allow into your space. Oh, I didn't read tsunami. There's a lot of different opinions and mental conflicts surrounding you, and you've just got to center, ground, block the noise out, and listen to the divine and your own intuition. The only relationship you ever have to be concerned about right now, or at any time, in fact, is your connection with God. It's your connection with the divine. If you feel what you are doing is right, that you are on the right path, it doesn't matter what other people are saying. Just, hold your vision. Again, hold your vision. Be confident. Stand tall. Be vigilant. The tsunami is like the Tower card in the tarot. It is really a significant breakdown of anything that has been unstable in your life is going to be coming, crumbling down. You are getting a wake-up call. It may be in the form of a significant loss or other dramatic event in your life. It doesn't have to be death or anything like that, but a significant loss could just be, loss of a vision, loss of a job. Typically one that you were not prepared for initially. You may feel stunned at first, surprised by the unexpected events that are occurring, yet you also know that it is time to draw back the curtain of avoidance and denial and confront the truth that exists in the subtext of this event. You are experiencing a real-life drama, so there is no need to amplify it more than it already is. Often when you look back after something like this has passed, you can recall signs that foreshadowed it happening. There may have been obvious clues that you ignored, or omens that were so subtle they were easy to dismiss as imaginings of the mind rather than the voice of your instinct. There are many anecdotes about animals operating purely on instinct, picking up on clues and naturally seeking higher ground before an approaching tsunami hits the land. To negotiate this wake-up call, listen closely to your instincts, while at the same time seeking the higher ground of spiritual truth. Wow, masculines, you are getting the same message from 3 different decks now. And that is about listening to your intuition, being vigilant, trusting your instinct, seeking out higher ground, connecting to the divine, connecting with your purpose, holding your vision. These messages are as clear as they could possibly be. Whew. This energy is intense. I just need to take a sip of water. Whatever's going on, divine masculine, it is quite significant. I just want to keep those cards out because, that's the energy of your reading. Whatever is going on in your world right now, it's shaking you at the core. I think that's the anxiety I was getting. If the world as you know it is being challenged and you are about to step on mission, there will be energies that will try to stop you from doing that. So just be aware of who is in your circle, the energies that you are inviting into your life. Trust your instincts and stay on mission. And you are about to launch into a completely new cycle in your life. your soul purpose, the reason that you came here at this time to Earth, a time such as this, what the collective is going through. The reason that I do these readings is to help. My mission is to provide guidance and messages for the feminine and masculine collective so that they can get onto mission. Part of my soul mission, I found, is using my voice and intuition to communicate messages of healing. And this is what you are finding is your own mission. And it might also be related to communication. You might have your own vlog or blog or, creative way of expressing your message to the collective. But you're about to be on mission. And don't allow negative forces or energies to block that. One card, please, Spirit, for the Divine Masculine. Card of advice. Card of advice for the Divine Masculine, please, Spirit. Whoa, that's too many. The Sun did flip over, though. That came out strongly for the feminine. The Sun. I'm not going to take it. It just flipped over. The Tree of Life. That may have some significance for you as well. Oh, my throat. Okay, Divine Masculine. Just one card, please. And Cycles also came up. Oh, that fell out. Just one card, please, Spirit. One card for the masculine collective. For the highest good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, and please. One card for the Divine Masculine. Wow. The Eagle. You might be a Scorpio. Eagle is a very strong symbol of Scorpio. It's card number 16, which again adds up to a 7. So we've had 2 7 cards. 7, again, a very spiritual number, connecting with the divine. And we've had 2 7s now. Scorpio is associated with the eagle, and then as transformation happens, the phoenix. So from the eagle to the phoenix, you're on a journey. You are on a journey. I think you are starting to see things from a higher perspective. You're starting to see people, situations, life, relationships for what they actually are. And you're no longer getting stuck into the material ego way of being in situations that cause you to get lost. You can easily get lost in that world and forget about connecting with the divine. So let's read what Eagle has to say for you. So you might not be Scorpio, but they were just saying if that is your sign, that this could be a significant message for you specifically. The Eagle. This is the invitation for you. So Eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun. Oh my word. Okay, so the Divine Feminine also had that. The rising sun. Here comes the sun. Sun may have some significance for you now as well, especially sunrise. Excuse me. It is the dawn of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky. sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. Another message of being wing to wing with spirit, with the divine, with Christ, with God. Have you become trapped in your daily routine and feel you do not know where to go and what to do next? Have you lost your sense of purpose? Eagle invites you to take a deep breath, exactly, ground, breathing. I couldn't breathe at the beginning of this reading. I was that anxious. Some of you may be struggling to breathe or having tightness in the chest. I also felt very dehydrated, so remember to hydrate. Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Eagle reminds you that your spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop, sheltered from life, counting the regular feelings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If your answer is the latter, then you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. Embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. Freedom. You are breaking chains, releasing yourself. Okay. So, let us get some tarot and then we'll close off your reading with some advice from the Rider-Waite Smith. But I could just close your reading off now. Spirit has been coming through so strongly for you. You are divinely guided. You are a being of pure light. And they are with you. God is with you. Continue to connect with the divine. The Empress and the Four of Wands as I split the deck. So you might have already met your Empress or know who she is. A lot of the divine masculines and feminines are coming into spiritual union now. If you know anything about the twin flame journey, every divine masculine has a very specific counterpart. You share the same energy. You will know when you meet this person. You will just know. The first time that you meet will probably be very intense. A lot of emotion, a lot of triggering feelings of, do I know this person? Feelings of home, feelings of recognition that you just cannot explain. Your typical kindred spirit, but it's on another level. And if you are not ready or if you're not at the same vibration, you will both trigger each other. So the twin journey is quite painful. You will both trigger each other, and then there will be a period of separation. One will run, one will chase, or vice versa. The tables can turn. But you cannot come back together until both of you have fully learned your lessons and have done the work, so that when you come back together, you come back as two whole individuals, not looking for the other person to fulfill anything within you that you are not fulfilling yourself, because nobody can do that for you. That is too big of a responsibility for anybody. And it took me a long time to learn that no relationship, no man, no job, nothing is going to fill that hole that I've been feeling, because it's still there, whether you're in a relationship or not. And what ends up happening is that you project the need for that hole to be filled, you project onto the other person, and that is where the conflict comes from, because they simply cannot do that. And if you're both doing that for each other or to each other, there's no ways that relationship can be healthy or last. So twin flame relationships can be very intense. It is not for sissies. You might want to look up that journey. If that doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. It could be the same thing that you're going through, with your current counterpart. Okay, Spirit. Ending messages. What is the masculine currently going through? Any advice for the divine masculines, please, Spirit? This is the Light Seers Tarot deck. The divine feminine got this card as well. Healing. Exactly. There is a lot of healing and I think inner child work happening for both the masculines and the feminines at this time. This is a card. Sorry about my cough. My throat is just closed up since starting your reading. This is about going inwards after heartbreak. The heartbreak card is the Three of Swords. Swords are air energy. So it's a lot about mental thinking. The air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Very intellectual. But the Four of Swords is mainly about healing, healing after heartbreak. That's beautiful energy. I'm just going to get all the cards out and then I'll explain them one by one. So, Spirit. Wow, the Tower just fell out, which is the same as the Tsunami card. It's also a card of Scorpio. The Knight of Wands, Six of Numbers fell. Okay. Yes, you might have been in player energy. Wow, Ten of Swords, walking away from burdens. Walking away from that. Being the Knight of Wands, the charmer, being in and out like a 7-Eleven. Away from this energy. This is Capricorn, a major arcana. The card of the devil, it's got nothing to do with the devil. It just represents the card of Capricorn. It's a major arcana. It could be addictions. It could be anything ranging from, fears, insecurity to the other end of the spectrum, which is, struggling with addiction and healing from addiction. So you could be healing from an addiction of any sort, whether it's sex, alcohol, even work, addiction to work, that is a thing. Addiction to being seen in the public, or addiction to female attention, or whatever, take it how it resonates. And that is no longer controlling you. You see how that he's like the puppet master, causing a lot of mental anxiety. With the healing card here, I think you're moving away from that. Spirit, anything else for the masculines? Not feeling like you're good enough. I think a lot of you might be intimidated by someone that you're interested in. Maybe they have a stable job or making more money. The Nine of Pentacles upright is, someone who's very self-assured, self-reliant. It's just before the Ten of Pentacles. So it's like before you get into a committed relationship grounded in the physical world. This is single, independent, financially independent, doesn't need anybody else. But it came out in reverse. So you might be going through a financial loss, financial struggles, not feeling like you are good enough financially, and maybe that's why you are unable to communicate with your person of interest. not feeling like you can give them what they deserve. And that could be what this devil energy is, this feeling or fear of being unworthy. And I just want to remind you again what the oracle cards were saying is hold your vision, be confident. Spirit is with you. This is what you've been feeling though. What else is going on for the masculine, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. Yeah. That player energy, the Knight of Wands, is the player card in the traditional tarot deck. Also, very fast knight, very passionate knight, but doesn't have a lot of staying power. So there might have been, a fear of commitment, a fear of grounding down into a long-term relationship because of these feelings of unworthiness. So it might just be easier to run from commitment and run from grounded, solid, invested relationships to just having fun or, just being in and out, lots of, ladies, lots of whatever your preference is. It doesn't have to be ladies, take it as it resonates, masculine, feminine, male or female. But a lot of this energy has come from insecurity, fear, and not feeling good enough. Not feeling good enough for a committed relationship. Wanting to run away, it's just easy. Three of Cups is about like third parties. You might have been involved in, I don't know, I'm not judging. I'm not here to judge because all of us go through it. It could be a third party situation, maybe an affair, and the reason I say that is because of the cards that are coming out, and this feeling of unworthiness could very well be because of situations like that have happened in the past. But the healing card trumps all of this for me. And at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords, you are moving away from that shit, from that stuff, from that energy. And that is what Spirit has been asking you to do in all of these oracle cards, is connect with Spirit, be vigilant about who you invite into your space. The Three of Cups could also be a card of reconciliation. If what I've just said doesn't resonate, it could be the card of reconciliation. It's a card of celebration, reconciliation. That might be what you are longing for with someone. Anything else good? Yes, hidden emotion. I think you've been drowning in emotion, but it's been subconscious. You are not sharing that. You are not sharing what's been going on for you. This has all been very much in the subconscious. This is also a major arcana card. It's the card of Pisces, card of Cancer, and card of Scorpio as well. Those are the water signs, and you can get quite deep into your emotions. You see how she's sinking into them. You might be going through, periods of where you just stay into space and you just sinking into your own emotions, just thinking a lot. So yeah, the need to ground is very important. Drawing healthy boundaries. You can see this, she's got the solar plexus is the yellow, the sun shining in the middle of her body. That is her drawing healthy boundaries. The Seven of Wands, knowing who is bringing in good energy for you and who is not, and blocking out that which doesn't serve you, so that you can migrate to this king energy. Oh wow, yes, thank you, Spirit. Going from the knight to the king. The knight is still a very, not immature energy, but he's definitely not as mature as the king. And look what is on that shoulder of that king. The lion. The King of Wands is passionate. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it. He goes after what he wants. He is confident. He is sexy. He's a proud king. He's the proudest of all the kings, but I mean magnetic as hell. Out of all the kings, and that's you. Confidence is the key to your success. The Wands energy is also about spirituality, and it's about creativity. So again, that creative project that you are wanting to start, go ahead and do that. You're on a journey from this knight energy to this solid, stable, confident king energy. You're done with this. This doesn't bring you any joy anymore. I'm not bashing the Knight of Wands. I mean, I'm just looking at it exactly. Self-deception. The Divine Feminine got this as well. Stealing away into the night, in and out like the Knight of Wands. Lies, deception. This could be related to what I was picking up earlier. But you're healing from that. So this may be why the anxiety. 7, swords energy, again, mental conflict. But I sense this is something that you are moving away from. They asked me to put that on the Devil card because that is very much the energy of temptation, and the 10 of Pentacles in the subconscious. Anything else, please, for the Divine Masculine at this time? Yes. The wheel is turning. You are entering a new cycle. That new moon in Leo card, the Well Watcher, the Eagle. You are entering a new cycle. This is a fortunate turn of events. That's what the Wheel of Fortune is. It is a significant shift in events in your life, changes in your life. Expect change coming in. It's a 10 card. Cycles are ending, new cycles are beginning. Roll that dice, take that chance. Be confident. Okay, I'm going to end there with the Light Seers, and I'm just going to get 3 more cards from the Rider-Waite to end your reading. Wow, this has been almost an hour reading. You are manifesting. You could be manifesting divine union, co-creation with Spirit. Bring in what your soul purpose is, what is meant for you. Spirit, please, can you share some advice with the Divine Masculines at this time? I did not expect to be doing such a long reading. The 4 of Wands, the 1111 card. 1111 is about union, but it's also about soul purpose. The Death card, also a card of Scorpio. Cycles are ending. It's not a card of death. Many people are scared of this card. It's actually a very beautiful card. It means that cycles are coming to an end. It's a rebirth. High Priestess. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, can you please end this reading with cards of advice for the Divine Masculine? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. This usually, okay, I'm getting anxiety if you are currently in a relationship. The Queen of Pentacles is sometimes known as the karmic, or, you know, someone you're in a relationship with or were in a relationship with that you were learning lessons from and that might not have lasted, or that you are very currently unhappy in. It's causing a lot of anxiety. I'm not surprised the Nine of Swords came out. I think that's what I felt at the beginning of the reading. You might be having sleepless nights about it. This is being cut out. I think these cycles are ending because you just got the most beautiful card in the tarot deck. Well, not the most beautiful card, sorry, they're all beautiful, but the most joyous card in the tarot deck, the Sun. The Sun. It is the happy card. It is inner child. You see the child, it's a card of Leo. It's healing from those inner child wounds. It's moving away from those things that cause anxiety, from that which has held you back in the past. And this is what's coming towards you. Complete emotional fulfillment. The 10 of Cups are the highest of all the cups. It's emotional fulfillment. Cup energies, water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, the happy family, happy life. It doesn't have to be a union or relationship. It can just be your wish fulfillment and what you're calling in your prayer list or your manifestation. Letting go of really difficult energy. And my heart goes out to you, Divine Masculine, because I know personally that is not easy. I've been dealing with my own shadow energy, my own self-deception energy. That's not easy to face. That is not easy to face. Anything else for the masculine, please, Spirit? No, they're saying no. Leo energy. I'm just going to remind you. New cycles are starting. Leo energy. Confidence is key. Hold your vision, masculine. Hold your vision. You are going to be okay. The divine is with you, guiding you. You are moving into new cycles. And happiness is coming in for you. Happiness, happiness, happiness. Love and light, Divine Masculines. If you stay to the end, if you'd like a personal reading, the details are in the description box below. You can mail me for a more personal reading if this wasn't your message. And if you feel called to, please like, share, and subscribe. It gets the message out there. Sending you so much love and so much light. This is not an easy journey. And we're holding space for you as the feminines. Love and light. Blessings.